Let's learn about a new chapter called human diversity. So, diversity means the variety of living organisms. So, there is lot of variety in the human beings also, right? Nobody looks similar. Every human being is different from each other. So, that is human diversity. So, every human being is unique. That is different from each other. In what characters, in what factors are they different from each other? In their physical appearance, how they look, in the nature, in the language they speak. There are different languages in the country India, right? Many states are there, many languages are there. So in the language they speak also, people are different from each other. And the food they eat, some people eat more rice, some people eat more chapati, like that. And the attire they wear, in the dresses they wear, in the clothes they wear, there is also difference. So this many things which are differing from each other. These many characters which makes human being different from each other is known as diversity. So diversity also includes factors like not only these physical appearance, nature, language, it also includes things such as age, gender, race, religion and also occupation in the work they do. So all these things also come under the diversity. So diversity doesn't mean that each of us do different all the time, okay? People look different, they work differently, then their age is different, some are males, some are females, some talk different languages. All these things make diversity, but diversity doesn't mean that we are doing different things all the time. So in this image, dear students, you are able to see the diversified people of India. Some are reddish in color, some are having fair complexion, then people are wearing different colored dresses, then different age group people you are seeing. So this is only known as diversity. Then next, let's see why, what is the need for diversity, why there should be difference among people, why shouldn't people look similar. So diversity is one of the most beautiful life aspect on the earth. See, if everybody looks similar, then nothing would be special, right? Because people are different from each other, they are different types of clothes, different colors, then only it makes the life beautiful. And planet Earth, the existence of life on planet Earth is a very unique and exclusive feature which is not present on other planets, right? So that is the reason diversity or variety exists on planet Earth. So diversity is very beautiful also because there are lots of people who look different from each other, and there are very many beautiful people also. So we can say that diversity is beautiful and also very necessary, and we need this diversity. If they all the people look similar, then it would be very difficult to differentiate between them. So that is why diversity is very much necessary also, and it enriches our life. It makes our life more interesting, beautiful. In India, there is always unity in diversity. That means in India, though there are many states, many districts, many languages, many religions, but still all the people live together under the name India. All the people live together. So there is unity among the variety of people living in the world. India has the largest democracy in the world. Democratic government India is having, where the government officials will be chosen by the people of the country. So India is known as the largest democracy in the world with a civilization. And no other country except India illustrates diversity better. So in India only there are many states, languages, many districts, many religions. No other country has so much variety of religion, so many languages, etc. So that is why no other country can illustrate diversity better than the India. And in India only we have many religions, many languages. In addition to this, people from other countries of the world have also migrated to India, and then they have also started practicing few other religions which were not there in India. They look different from the people living in India. So these different group of people have added beauty to the diversity of India, right? So we can say that India is a land of varied cultures, religions and communities. There are different cultures, religions and communities in India. And people of the India follow different customs. Hindus have different festivals, Muslims have different, Christians have different, Buddhists have different, Sikhs have different festivals. Everybody has different traditions and different lifestyles. So in this image, students, you are able to see the unity in the diversity. That means the different states, the different religion people come together and stand in one name called India. So characteristics of India's diversity. What all things come under India's diversity? What are the characteristics? They are economic inequality, social diversity and regional diversity. So first let's see about economic inequality. So economic inequality, what does it mean? There are many rich people in the world and India has some of these richest people, and India's economy is booming day by day, increasing, and people are earning more money than before. That means the rich people are becoming more and more rich. And in addition to the rich people, India also has poor people in the world. Some of the poorest people in the world are present in India only. And according to the census of the government of the year 2011-2012, 27% of the India's population lives below the poverty line. That means there are 27% poor people in the India. When I say about poverty line, what does it mean? Poverty line means a minimum level of income which is required in an adequate standard, a minimum income which is required to live a standard of living. So a minimum income so that we can afford the basic necessities of life, like we can buy food, we can buy medicine for us, then we can buy a house for living. So all these things are the basic necessities: food, water, medicines, a house to live. All these are the basic necessities. Vegetables we have to buy, rice we have to buy, wheat flour we have to buy. All these things people who cannot buy with the income they earn, these people come under the poverty line. So that is economic inequality. So in this image, students, you see average per capita monthly consumption in rupees in different people. In urban people, that is people living in towns and cities, and rural people means people living in villages, people living in villages. So average per capita monthly consumption in rupees is higher in people living in towns and cities, whereas per capita monthly consumption is less in those people living in villages. So this is a line graph. Next, let's learn about social diversity. So India is a big which is divided by social differences. That means there is lot of caste based reservation system in India. That is only social difference. And there are hundreds of castes as well as the subcastes in India, because there is lot of diversity in the people. We have many castes, religion, different languages. Definitely there is many caste and subcaste in the society today. And because there are so many castes, people are identified according to the caste to which they belong. We differentiate people on the basis of which caste they belong to. So in India still, people belonging to the lower caste, some sections of the society treat them as bad people. They treat them as lower caste people, which is very wrong. And then social diversity is also seen in the variety of religions practiced in India. There are many religions in India, and every religion celebrates festival. And nowadays, all the religion people come together to celebrate the festival. So we can say there is a social variety in India because all the religion people celebrate their respective festivals. Examples of such festivals: Dasara, Moharram, Christmas, Diwali, Buddha Jayanti. All these are celebrated by different peoples, and these are celebrated with the spirit of harmony. All the people come together, enjoy and happily celebrate the festivals. Some social customs and festivals are typical of a particular region. See, for example, Onam is belonging to Kerala. Same way Baisakhi belongs to the northern part of the India. Then Ugadi belongs to the Andhra Pradesh region. Like this, some festivals are different and belonging to a particular region only. And every state of India has a particular dance form also. Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Odissi, Manipuri. All these are the traditional and folk dances of different Indian culture. These are traditional as well as the folk dance, and these provide a colorful spectrum to the Indian culture. Different colorful spectrum is provided to the Indian culture because of these different dance forms. So in this image you see the diversity among the food. The food in Punjab mostly consists of non-veg, whereas North Indian food mostly consists of chapati, puri, and Rajasthan food consists of dal bati churma, dals, etc. And the South Indian food mainly consists of dosa. So this is different foods of India. And then different festivals are celebrated in India. Onam, Diwali, Dasara, Christmas, Ramzan, etc. And there are different religions in India: Jain, Hindu, Christian, Sikh, Islam, Buddhism, etc. And there are different forms of dance: Kathakali, Bharatnatyam, Manipuri, etc. This shows that there is a lot of diversity in India and there is also unity among this diversity. Next, let's see the regional diversity. Both the history as well as the geography of a land, that means how much area the land is split is the geography, and the history is the ancient history of that city. All these things influence the diversity. And each region of an India enjoys a culture which is different from the other regions. That is why every state has different types of festivals. The geography of a land, the place where people are living, causes the variety among them, causes the diversity. So people living on the coastal areas, they have different food habits, they dress differently. So people mostly who live near the seas and rivers, they feed on the seafood mostly, right? So in this image you see the people of the coastal India buying fishes because their cities are situated besides the seas, besides the oceans. They get more of fishes, prawns and other seafood varieties. And whereas people living in mountains, they have different food habits, they wear different types of the clothes. So this is the image of people living in the northeastern India.